Top of the top, my people from all over, welcome back to the show. And everybody who's first time tuning in, please like, share, and subscribe. Now, this morning I'm going to be speaking on the tendency of a convicted criminal to reoffend. The tendency of a convicted criminal to reoffend, which also means recidivism. That's what this message is about, recidivism. So I'm going ahead and address this message directly to everybody who had life like myself and everybody who's done an extensive amount of time. And when I say extensive amount of time, I'm speaking like 20 plus years. So this message is for all of us. Everybody that's out here on these streets now that's been locked up for all those years. So it's like this, y'all. We see too many times, too many homies that got out the pen, regardless of where they from. They didn't got out and that they're doing life or like 20 plus years, 30 years or whatever, and got out and done some dumb shit and end up back in prison for some more shit. You know what I mean? That shit is dumb as fuck. We got to stop doing that. We got to change our mentality because we keep doing that. And that's the kind of shit make it hard on other cats that's trying to get out because they just seeing they cutting us loose and then we reoffending. We going back. You know what I mean? We got to change that shit up. We not thinking about the people we left behind. We out there the shit we doing. We just say we got love for the homies. We want to send the homies something. We want to do this for the homies, but we're not realizing that us having life in prison, we back out here on these streets, we doing dumbass shit, and we going right back to prison. They looking like, why let these niggas out? They're gonna all go out there and do the same shit over and over again. You know, it's just how it is. You know what I mean? But we got to stop coming out here and trying to catch up too much to what we left behind in the past, trying to be on the same page too much with the younger generations and everything else that's going on out here. Because when you're doing that, you out here trying to be on the same page with people who has never had their life taken away from them. So there's a difference in mentalities right there. We had our life taken away from us. People who never had life don't understand that. It's one thing you was facing life, you beat it. But to actually have your life taken away from you by these California courts, and it's other states as well, you know what I mean? That's a whole different feeling that only us people who done been through that know about. So for all of us out here, we got to do better, y'all. We got to start thinking better, thinking wiser, thinking smarter, because there's people looking at us. You know what I mean? Not just the people in those positions, administrative positions, the people that cut us loose, these fed motherfuckers and all the rest of these people that's watching us out here, but you got younger generations watching us as well. So we don't want, we setting examples. Us being out here, they didn't cut us loose. We got blessed with another chance at life. We setting examples out here. We come out here and be doing dumbass shit. We setting bad examples. We can't come out here and do the shit we did that got us in prison, y'all. Because we do that because that's what we used to, for one thing. We go back to our norm because we creatures of habit. So we don't go back to what we used to. We used to being around this element, this environment right here all the time. And the more we be around it, this shit sucks us back in and have us back doing the same type of shit that we was doing that got us life in the first place. So, you know, you didn't get out of prison and go back to prison. I mean, you didn't come from under one life sentence to go back and get another. Like so many people that we know has done that. I done seen people that was in prison with me that had life, that got out, beat it on the pill, went out and caught another life sentence and came back. I'm like, damn, you don't learn. I mean, like I'd be damned if I come out here like that. That's my mentality. And I came out like I'm not finna go out there and just be all dummied up and shit and get caught up and do some more dumbass shit. Now I'm back in prison, facing a lot of more times, sitting up in the county jail for like a whole another year fighting the case. Fuck all that, man. That shit is just not cool. Ain't nothing cool about it. And we got to stop making homies that do that shit and go back in and make them think like they cool. Like, no, we got to let them know, nigga, that's some dumbass shit you did. You just that's dumbass shit on your part as a man or as a woman. You know what I'm saying? You just came out here and just did some dumbass shit and went right back. And you got kids out here. You got a family. People been waiting to see you forever. Now you came back out here and got right back into the same shit that put you away the first time. Man, look, once you done this shit, bro, we done been out here in these streets. You really been in the motherfucking field back in the days, my nigga. You be content. You be satisfied. You be content with your status of who you are. You don't have no insecurities. I don't have no insecurities, so I just chill the way the fuck I do. People that still got insecurities about their cripping and about their blood, and they act and do things a different way because they feel like they still got to prove something all the time. And by you still trying to prove something, gonna get your ass back in prison because you was trying to prove something in the beginning that got you life initially off the jump. So we out here with another chance, y'all. We all done been up in there, going to that law library, looking at researching cases, shepherdizing and doing all that shit. We didn't deal with all that. And now we out here. You know what I'm saying? We got our chance. So it's all about what we do. You know what I mean? We can't get stuck, caught up into our norm and want to do that forever. We did it. We got to stop at some point, y'all. We got to wake up. Niggas got to think, bro. Niggas got to be like, how sick you gonna be if you end up back in the county jail right now? If you up in the county jail facing a whole bunch of time again, how sick you gonna be? Just imagine the people that's up in there right now that's facing a lot of time. Especially the ones that's did a lot of time already and they back in there. See, when that kind of shit happened, that say a lot about us as men and women. It says a lot about our character and what we learned while we were gone, how serious we are about our freedom, what's more important to us. Is the streets and the shit we do on the streets more important than ourselves? I mean, our freedom, our families and shit like that. Because we didn't did all that time. We ain't did a lot of living, y'all. We been up in there, and it's a lot of shit that we haven't done. It's all about living now. But we still doing the shit that we was doing before. We gonna continue to stagnate our living, our growth. We gonna be stuck in the same shit forever. We gonna be right there, man, just the same shit, and then end up back in the county jail. When we run into each other in the county jail, talking about this, that, and the other, going on visits and shit. Then end up back in one of these prisons on the yard and be looking at some old pictures we have from right now. Remember we was out there for that. Remember we was out there for that. That's how that shit go. It's people in the county jail right now that was just out here recently. It's some shit that just took place where we was all at, and now they're in the county jail talking about it. You know what I mean? They all like, oh yeah, we was all at the shit happened over there. Man, that shit was live. Man, all your homies came through all that. Them kind of conversations is going on right now in the county jail. Believe that. There's a lot of niggas out there from every hood, Crip of Blood, whatever. Niggas has got stories like that to tell in that LA County jail right now. I'm not trying to be one of them up in there like that. So I understand. The best way for me to avoid that is to change my way of living, my way of thinking. You know what I mean? You got to do it like that, and so do you. If you continue to think the same way, you're gonna play the same way, and you're gonna be around people that think the same way. Hey, at some point in time, we gotta learn how to separate, y'all. Remember what I said before: assess, decide, and divide. We gotta know how to separate, because we don't. I mean, you can't be hanging with certain homies all the time like you used to. You can't do it. If they not on your level, you got to be like, man, it's the homie, I got love for him, but I'm not into what he into, so I can't really be fucking around with him like that, because they doing certain shit that I used to do. They never had their life taken away from them. I did. So I'm not supposed to be back out here doing the same shit again. Everybody who had life, nigga, you back out here for a reason. You didn't did it. You didn't put in your work. Now you're supposed to be chilling and enjoying your freedom. Unless somebody brings some harm directly to you and your family, bro, or close loved ones and shit like that, you just getting active. But for the most part, you're not supposed to be out here running around like the younger homies and shit, because they just now coming up in the ranks. We didn't came up already. They coming up and they just trying to still make their name for themselves. They going through all the trials and tribulations that we didn't went through back in the 80s and shit like that. And niggas in the 70s and niggas in the 90s too. Whenever, you know what I mean? But we can't be doing that no more, bro. Niggas gotta wake up, man. You gotta understand, man. If you worried about what niggas think about you to this day, man, you niggas in their 50s, bro, and you done did life already for the hood, and you still worried about what niggas say, you gotta be like, come on, my nigga, what the fuck? When are you gonna grow up? You're not fucking 18, 17, 16 no more, right? Nigga, you 50-something years old, 40-something years old. Nigga, come on, man. It's time to live now. Nigga, enjoy the rest of your life. You from where you from, regardless, nigga. You still down. You ain't no buster or nothing, but the more you hang around when shit happens, man, you end up getting yourself in a situation that you be like, man, I should have been gone, man. And now nigga ended up hanging around niggas. Now niggas end up on phone conversations with niggas got phone taps. Now niggas did braids and gaffled up a bunch of niggas. Now you done got gaffled up with all these niggas because you hanging around too much or some bullshit didn't happen. Now your name done came in a situation where niggas thinking that you might have told because you was over here around some shit that the young homies did and you got out, but niggas is still in there and you didn't do nothing wrong, but now your name is in the mix. Now you got to deal with all that shit to prove yourself that I ain't did no telling nobody. I'm gonna get down with whoever. You got to go through all that shit, nigga, you in your 50s, bro. What the fuck is that, my nigga? Come on, man. Nigga, grown ass man. Nigga got to grow up at some point in time, man. Nigga, moms and pops and them wasn't out there like that when they was in their 50s and we was kids like that. I mean, nigga got grandkids and shit. Nigga gotta set examples, people. Examples, nigga. Come on, man. Enjoy the rest of your life out here, man. Don't be out there trying to be like, like you still out there with the shit. And then when the shit hit the fan, then you want like, oh man, I ain't even really with it like that, man. I ain't really banging like that no more, man. Come on, but nigga, why you participate? Why you acting like you with it there? Don't front like you with it with these young niggas. And then when the shit hit the fan, you like, oh man, I'm cool, bro. I'm really retired. Nigga should have been like that from the beginning. Keep that mentality. Don't switch it up. Don't front like you over here with the shits, nigga, with these niggas now. This nigga ready to clap up some shit. And now you now you remembered you had life, nigga. You had life. You ain't trying to get another life sentence. Don't wait to the end. Think about that shit now. Nigga, play chess with your life. Nigga, same way you play on that board. Nigga, play chess. Move accordingly the right way. Calculated moves, bruh. Don't wait until, oh, the shit hit the fan. Now you want to realize, that's just like niggas be in prison. Niggas be in prison like they turned the fuck up. Now it's time to get cracking. Niggas like, oh man, I'm trying to go home, my nigga. I'm trying to get a date, man. Like, nigga, what you mean you trying to get a date? Nigga, come on out here, nigga. Niggas want to go, oh, I'm just finna go chill, man. I'm just do my program, go to school, man. I ain't trying to, what the fuck you mean, nigga? Come on, we in the joint, nigga. This is where it goes down at, nigga. Come on, let's ride. Don't be like, oh, no. Come on, man. A lot of niggas is like that in the pen. Oh, I'm just chilling, man. I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Come on, man. A lot of niggas has been like that in the pen. Y'all don't know because they don't tell y'all that. Y'all just know they was in the pen. But niggas don't tell y'all how they really was in the pen. I mean, that's a whole nother story. A lot of niggas is in there just really nice as fuck. Just in there like, ain't never been involved in nothing in that motherfucker. Niggas ain't seen no rise, no nothing. Niggas just been like, ain't had no squabbles, ain't done nothing. Just been in there like just sliding through. But come out here on the streets and act like niggas in there turned the fuck up like, nigga, come on, bro. You wasn't, nigga, come on, my nigga, chill, man. Stop fronting, y'all. We ain't got to front, man. Nigga, that shit is over with. Fuck all that fronting, trying to be like, nigga, you all this and you all, man, fuck all that shit, man. You got to get a different mind state, man. Wake up and win. You got to get a different mind state. Wake up and win, y'all. Get up out that mind state. That ain't about nothing. That mind state, that mentality is part of that slave mentality that I keep speaking on. Salute Black August. That slave mentality that I be speaking on. Niggas got to grow up out of shit, man. Niggas got to be secure in they self as men and grow up out of shit. I mean, you got to grow up your ways. You got to grow up out of shit. You want to stay out here on these streets, we got to change our ways up. We cannot be who we used to be and expect to stay on these streets forever after they had life. I can't be out here being the same crazo I was back in the 80s and the 90s and trying to do things the way I'm trying to do it now. Nah, that don't work. It's just like how people should tell us back in the days you can't mix banging and slanging because you're trying to do two different things. You know, I mean, you can't really get your money on. You can't really slang too tough because you're too caught up with the gang bang mentality. So you can't, it's the same with success, whatever you're trying to do with your business, and you got a business, anything you're trying to do, you can't mix that with that because you're going to be too caught up with the gang shit to pursue your business, to make things work out for your business. So it's the same with banging and slanging. You slanging something different now, that's all, but it's still, the banging part is still there. So yeah, anyway, y'all, I gotta take my granddaughter to school. It's early again. Hey, I just wanted to share that with y'all. This is my message for this Wednesday on this hump day. A little wisdom on a Wednesday. I just want to speak to all my folks out there that done had life in prison and who done extensive amount of time. Whether you in California or any other state, bro. Listen, man, y'all done did a lot of time. I done done a lot of time. We out here now, man. We got to do things different. We supposed to have passed the torch to other generations. All them years we was gone, other people been out there conducting, doing things. Let them continue doing that. It's supposed to be other generations that came about to continue that. It ain't supposed to be our responsibility to be out there on the front line like that no more, bro. Niggas that's out there on the front line still, that's active like that, and you didn't have life, bro. I mean, man, I just, to each his own, man, you know what I mean? But you got to think, man, especially if you got kids, you got a family, you got your mom and them that's out here that's old. You know what I mean? Nigga, you put yourself away in if another case now, you done missed all of this. Parents done passed away, grandparents done passed away, other family members done passed away because we put this before that. We put this before thinking what we should be doing. Nigga, you done had life, nigga, chill. Come on, man. Enjoy life. Travel. Go see some shit. Enjoy the rest of these years, man, because niggas don't know how much longer we got. So if we still gonna be stuck on that same basic mentality and only fucking with people with the same mentality, there's no room for no growth. We're not growing because all we fuck with is people who think the same way. We don't fuck with nobody that's thinking outside of what we used to, that norm. You got to do that. You got to step outside. Once again, that comfort zone. You got to get up out of that. See, I say comfort zone a lot because we all be caught up in the comfort zone. And I'm still in the comfort zone. I'm just being honest. I admit my own faults. You know what I mean? I see a lot of things I got to work on with myself. And once again, as I'm speaking to y'all, I'm looking in this camera right now, telling myself the same shit. I'm not exempt. We all need to hear this type of shit. Somebody got to say it. I'm not the one that's going to be on here just going along with everything else that's going on YouTube. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm trying to put something different out there. I'm trying to share a little wisdom. I'm trying to wake cats up as I wake myself up. We're going to all rise. But we got to, first of all, we got to focus and we got to stay focused. We got to hold on, retain that wisdom and discipline. That same energy we put into get out here, we got to apply that same energy into staying out here. Let that breathe.